And we're arriving just a little bit late here, but this is just the right time to check out our next tourney duel. This is Cris99 versus Kiryu13. We're on second turn right now. So it looks like Chris G is on the bottom, Kiryu is on the top, and we have a DDD survivor on the field with the Steel Vori Calcos, being able to boost that those attack points. Chris G will start in his second turn with a face-down monster. He recently used Galaxy Cyclone to take out his Dimensional Prison, which looks like Kiryu might be doing a banishing deck. DD Warrior will attack the face-down. See what he has. Scapegoat. And he will produce as many Scape tokens as he can. And so now he'll be dealing with 4 other cards. DDD Assailant will attack another token, and that is the end of that. And that, my friend, is how you start your comeback. Twin Twisters is activated, Necroface is banished, discarded, and Moon Mirror Shield is brought back. He'll have to pay 500 points, but he'll have him back, no problem. Ancient Gear Knight is resummoned, and he is now an effect monster with this effect. If he had that. And we'll just have to see what happens now. Because Chris G uses Summon to resummon Ancient Gear Knight, we'll just have to see what happens. He draws. And because of Floodgate Trap Hole, he can't activate it still. Ancient Gear Knight will direct attack. And Kiryu will have his Battle Fader in hand. Ancient Gear Knight will... Let's see what happens. I see. Ancient Gear Knight evened out Desferal Imp, and the Black Sheep token with Moon Mirror Shield, that's this one right here, just took him out. Now the second battle phase will happen. Black Sheep token will take care of Battle Fader. Ancient Gear Knight will do 1800 damage. Not before another Battle Fader. That's a bummer. Kiryu will draw. Let's see what he'll have to take care of. Because though the life points have not been going down that much, you can see that there's still a lot of heated battle right here. Kiryu13 recently activated Pod Desires. He banishes 10 cards, face down, to draw 2. Looks like Kiryu's just trying to find a way, because when it comes to field position, Cris99 has it. And once again, the field has been completely empty. We'll find out what happens next. Kiryu13 will draw 2 cards. He'll put 1 card face down. and a monster face down. Hopefully he'll be able to resummon that knight, and we'll see some action. No. Ooh. He'll put Moonmirror Shield back on top of his hand, and now Jinzo. I would have kept that Moonmirror Shield. Because now, Cris99, he'll be in some trouble. Well, let's see if he'll survive the onslaught first. Soul Absorption is played by Kiryu. And the Grand Maju Deessa will attack. He'll destroy Ancient Gear Knight. And Krishi's down to 1100, while Kiryu is still at 79. He'll activate Moonmirror Shield for Jinzo. And we'll see if he's able to destroy it. He will, and Kiryu loses 100 life points. Kiryu he doesn't have a lot of options, but he still has options. He has Soul Absorption, which can boost his life points every time he banishes a monster, 2 face downs, and the Seal, which will automatically help give him a good amount of stuff. Chris G draws. Again, Moonmirror Shield is equipped to Jinzo, just for people catching on now. Yeah, that's what happens. Jinzo will direct attack, and that will be the end of his turn. Kiryu's up. He only has 17 cards left in his deck. He has to watch out. Alright, he'll use Pot of Benevolence. And he's going to choose 2 cards to bring back to his deck from his graveyard. He'll bring back DD Assailant, and he'll bring back... I just missed it. Grand Deju Deessa. Oh, now Chris will activate the Seal of Orichalcos. Now both of them will get a bonus. But on the downside, he lost the rest of his tokens. Jinzo will direct attack, 2900. Now, unless Kiryu is able to put down a card, he's going to be very close to possibly losing the duel. All Cris99 has to do is, that's it. Jinzo will attack, and the Shadow Monarch will, and the first victory goes to Cris99. Fantastic job, congratulations. And not much sliding's used, and we'll check out the decks one more time. Kiryu13 is using a 42 card deck with no extra, while Cris99 is using a 41 card deck with 4 cards in its extra. Let's see what changes they made, because sometimes they think a deck's perfect and it's fine, or they make very quick changes, which can really tear up some people. Kiryu13 will start with 1 card face down, 1 monster face down, and Chris G will summon Ancient Gear Knight. But he's not going to attack. We'll see if that's the right choice. Another Pot of Desires. That's going to bring Kiryu's deck down to 12 cards. Gold Sarcophagus is used, and he will choose 1 card from his deck to banish face up. And that card is a 3rd Pot of Desires. He's ready just to pound through everything. And the flipped up card is DD Warrior Lady. And Grand Maju Deessa. This does not look good. DD Warrior Lady banishes Ancient Gear Knight. And that's a 1-turn KO. The second round goes to Kiryu13. And now we go to our 3rd and final round. Kiryu is still at 42, and Kiryu activates Gold Sarcophagus. Let's see what he'll use. He will banish what card? The audience is in anticipation. and he will choose Necrophase, and whenever Necrophase is banished, 5 cards from each opponent's deck is also banished. So let's see the cards that were banished. We have DD Warrior Lady, Prohibition, Quaking Mirror Force, a second DD Warrior Lady, and a Grand Manju Deesa. While on the other side, Cris99 lost Quaking Mirror Force, Jinso Ejector, Moon Mirror Shield, Regeki, and Scapegoat. But Kiryu13 doesn't really seem phased, not even by that Cyber Dragon attack. Chris G will end with a Cyber Dragon, a face down monster, and 2 spell traps, which will now be destroyed by Twin Twisters. Kiryu13 will discard Necrophase, and let's see what will happen. Will they be destroyed? Will Cris99 block it? Or will it freeze? These are all questions. And it looks like we see a frozen game right now. Frozen game or... and we'll see what happens. Alright, this looks like a possible game. Not game right here, but this looks like a possible reset. So until things get going, we'll be right back after these short messages. And now we are back. This is the 3rd game, and the board has been switched over. Kiryu13 is now on the bottom, while Cris99 is on the top. Kiryu13 looks like he's been using some interesting banishing deck, while Cris99 has been using quite a different assortment amount of cards. But regardless, Cris99 has 41 cards in his deck and 4 in his extra, while Kiryu13 has now 42 cards in his deck, and now he just used Prohibition, and he ended with a monster face down. Let's see what Chris G will do. Looks like he'll mirror with a monster face down, and the Seal of Orichalco is playing. Now, so far, we look like it's about the same. Until Kiryu will do something interesting now. He'll set 1 card face down. And will he summon a monster? Will he go on the offensive? Will he ever find out what that weird mole is on my back? We'll have to find out soon. And he'll summon Dimensional Alchemist. And he'll use his ability. Once per turn, you can activate this effect to remove from play the top card of your deck to give this card 500 attack until the end phase. When this card is destroyed and sent from your field to the graveyard, you can select one of your remove from play monsters and return it to your hand. Kinda convenient at times. But he turned over a Quaking Mirror Force, so it looks like he's not getting that back. The card attack was Marshmacon, and now Cris99 has some real advantage now. And now we will continue. Oh wow, yeah. You never know what you're going to happen in stern silence. Kiryu13 looks like he now has the edge. Soul Absorption brought him back, and Grand Manju Deesa will do the rest. He'll attack Jinzo. 1900 damage now. Cris99 down to 4200 with just a Marshacon to take care of his worries. He'll activate Burn of the Mighty, but with a card against, like, Grandejou Deessa, it's not going to do much. But Blackluster Soldier, on the other hand, will do something else. He's going to banish the card, which might not be the best choice, but he'll take it. Kiryu draws. Kiryu is 8,900 life points, mostly because of his soul absorption. And Cris G activates Future Fusion, a card that's been recently revamped. And now we'll see a double attack from Blackluster Soldier, Envoy at the beginning, and Jinzo. Jinzo first with a Psychic Shock. And Battle Fader will stop him in his tracks. But Blackluster Soldier, because he did not attack, he will take care of Battle Fader with his banishing ability. Kiryu gains 500, and it's 9,400 life points. Cris99 will have DD Warrior Lady, and he'll be able to take the life point hit, since he'll just recover it back. DD Warrior Lady will attack Jinzo. He'll be down to 700, and now he's back up at 8,000. Small risk, but definitely worth it. Future Fusion will now activate. The reason why it didn't activate is Future Fusion for a long time has been banned. It's been banned because it's an easy way and you can protect it. But now, you have to wait one turn before you can start using its abilities. And looks like he's going to use his Cyber End Dragon, as he sends 3 Cyber Dragons to the grave. And now Kiryu activate Gold Sarcophagus. But what card will he remove? And he'll remove Grandejou Deessa. Hopefully he'll be able to get his card back in time. Kiryu13's trying to think about the next best thing he can do right now. But with a Burn of the Mighty, the Seal of Orichalcos, and Jinzo against him, it might just go to Cris G99. I don't want to jinx anything, but it looks like a good opportunity. Future Fusion gains 1 counter. In a second standby phase, he'll be able to bring out the Cyber End Dragon. And now Jinzo is the only monster on the field, 2,900 attack points. He'll set 1 card face down. Jinzo will direct attack 1 more time for 2,700. Kiryu draws. He won't be able to get his trump card until next time, but he'll activate Dimensional Fissure in the process. Oh, we have Necroface. Necroface will boost the attack up to 2,800. And all the cards are now back in the deck. Now the choice is, there is no choice. And now the second effect will now happen. Fissure has just sent Necromace to the grave, and he will set 1 card. And the battle phase will happen, and Jinzo's going to direct attack 1 more time. What could this face down be? Because now he only has 6 cards in his grave. Oh, make that now 16. Looks like his banished monster, his trump card, will have something good. Kiryu will put 1 card face down. Jinzo will attack the Desferal Imp. And he'll bring a card back. He'll set one more card. Cris G will draw one more time. And it looks like his Future Fusion is not functioning properly. That has to be an issue that's going to be directly reported. Cris G will set another card. He'll go into a battle mode. DD Assailant was that card. And now with Jinzo banished, now all the traps that have been set down can now be activated. Pot of Benevolence is used. And now he'll be able to bring back two cards. He'll choose Pot of Duel, Pot of Riches, Pot of Desires, and Gold Sarcophagus. And now the card will be banished. Dimensional Alchemist is now being used. He'll be able to banish any card, and he'll gain 500 life points and 500 attack points. How convenient. Unfortunately, Gold Sarcophagus was that card. But he's really looking towards the end game. That's what he's talking about right now. Kiryu13 has only 14 cards, and there's only so many times you can activate Necrophase. He'll play a second Soul Absorption. And he actually banished Necrophase. Congratulations. Now the cards he banished with that are Desferal Imp, DD Assailant, Pot of Benevolence, and Gold Sarcophagus. And Alchemist has banished another card, the Floodgate Trap Hole. Kiryu13 is in dangerous territory right now, and let's see if some way he can bring all of his cards back. He's in a mess of trouble right now. Dimensional Alchemist is still in the field, along with a face down and a face down spell trap. Kiryu just admits, yeah, this might not be going the best for me. He has the life point advantage, but his deck might be losing some luster. He'll end his turn. Cris G99. He'll draw. And he'll end one more time. Kiryu draws his fourth final card. Cris G99 is still at 4,200 life points. He's been there for quite a while. While Kiryu13 is at 24,800 life points. The difference in card power is uncanny. But I really like this idea of the banishing deck. It's really focusing on his trump card. And now there's no way out. Kiryu13 even admits it down there that this duel might just go to Cris G99. And Kiryu13 will draw. He'll summon DD Survivor. And what's the worst he can do? He can probably... Nope, he'll just keep that on the field. Cris G99 is also filled with cards too. And this is just... wow. Extraordinary. Looks like both people have the opportunity of decking out. Cris G99 discards his Moon Mirror Shield, which has been prohibited for quite a while. But now DD Warrior Lady will now attack the face down, and Mirror Force was activated, taking all those cards out. We'll see if Cris G99 would be willing to take down some life points first. But because of his effect, DD Survivor will come back. Cris G99. He'll set one more card face down, and Kiryu13 draws his last card. He'll have to make it count right here. Looks like he's throwing in the towel right now. He might as well attack to see what that card is. Well, last turn of the game. And our winner and our next 20 member is Cris99. Congratulations, and we'll see you again.